Yes. Well, you've had a short one.
Hello.
Sort of in between. Yeah. Did you change your mind halfway through?
Oh, going very thin on the top, Eddie. So.
I know, mate. Well, aren't we all, mate? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. How's things, mate? I saw, obviously, April 4th was your day. Wasn't too far away. Bit of a kick in the nuts, but nothing anyone can do. What's the situation now? Just trying to tick over and stay ready?
Yeah, back home from Hartlepool for a few weeks and just hit the gym with my dad 7 o'clock every morning with the old man. Just ticking over, just trying to stay half fit until Fano gives us the call to go back.
Josh Kelly, he said something quite interesting where he was saying about he had such a good camp and it was such a big fight for his career. It almost feels like he's got to have another camp for that fight. But I understand that. But it's for me, you just don't know whether. I mean, you're scheduled to fight June 27 at the moment, so that's the date that's got to be in your mind. But you just got to stay ready, haven't you? Because one thing you can't afford to do is to need another 10 or 8 week camp once we know everything's back to normal.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, the dates they'll soon be, they'll come thick and fast. So, it's like you say, we need to make sure we're staying ready, staying fit. And then when you give us the date, we're ready to go.
Miguel Vazquez, the opponent next time. Good fighter, obviously. We saw him at 135. He was like so widely avoided. I remember, he wanted to fight Ricky Burns when we had him, and I was thinking, blimey, this is a tough fight. It was a unification fight at the time, but no one really wanted to fight him. I feel like he's changed his style up a little bit to become a little bit more entertaining. He's more engaging now, and up at 140, he makes a good fight. No,
he does, and like you say, when I went face to face with him for 140, he seemed quite big. His head was massive. It was even a bigger head than my mate Robbie's. So, and so it's gonna be a tough fight, and it's gonna be entertaining, and the crowd will be excited by it.
Obviously, in Newcastle now, it's just been sensational, like the rise. Everyone knows about your love for Newcastle United Football Club.
Yeah.
We always know you're very opinionated, Ritson. What's the latest? What's the thoughts of the people up there? Or are you staying clean on this one?
I'm saying I won't get involved. I'll put a tweet on about last year about Newcastle and I got absolutely hammered. So yeah. I'm staying clean. I'm staying out of it there. We'll just make Ashley out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, with the when you look at the division right now at 140, obviously, yeah. You've got the two biggest fights out there, which are Taylor against Ramirez. I really put the other one we've made, which is Prograis against Hooker, in that list as well. I think that's an important fight for the division as well. Your thoughts on those two fights, and who do you see winning those individual fights?
To be fair, we had a slight feeling if we had got past Vazquez, we could possibly have the winner of Hooker in Prograis off you, but we're going to get past Vazquez first. But I think Josh Taylor is number one. I think he's the man, and I think Prograis will get past Hooker.
That's an outdoor fight for me.
No,
that's James's part. I mean, I think one of those world championships could become free if those guys go undisputed. Could be you against the winner of Prograis Hooker. Now that's the big outdoor fight.
Yeah, I think with Josh Taylor now it would have definitely been, but if Prograis gets past Hooker, I think that's definitely a St James's Park fight if we can get it made, and it's one that I'll be more confident of winning.
Where do you think you are now? I always remember when we were joking about when you beat Robbie Davis, and I was saying about the Josh Taylor fight, and you were like posting, going, "Bloody hell, Eddie wants me to get a patient." I was like, "Mate, don't say that. We're trying to sell this fight." But
no, it's like
confidence-wise, like you're only one fight away from having to take a fight like that, anyway, aren't you? Is it just that you're not a guy to just shout from the rooftops and
no, I'm not that type of lad, but I'm a fighter, Eddie, and whoever you put me in with, I'll be 100% confident with the right training. If I come my A game, I'll beat any of them. I mean, like I say, Josh Taylor is the special one out of them, I believe, and I think he's the hardest fight. But if that fight ever got made, I wouldn't be shying away for it. I wouldn't be going just to make the numbers up. I'd be going in there to get stuck in and win.
We had Josh Kelly on recently, and I was just talking about, I really feel that when we come back from this, I feel like fighters are going to be moving quicker because I think they're going to think, blimey, like you just never know what's going to happen. I need to get those big fights in.
If you've got 2 or 3 fights penciled in this year, or you're hoping, then half the year's gone already. So you need to move faster, and if you want them big fights, take your same opportunities will come, and the dates will be there, and we've got to make sure we're ready and take them.
I know he's at 47 and you're at 40, but you can't help think that one day, and even for a catchweight, or even for a world championship or something, it's a huge fight for the Northeast. Huge fight. And those kind of fights don't come around very often for the
No,
region.
and I think it's a bit like the Corner Brook fight. I think it'll always be there, even though me and Kelly haven't really talked about it. If you brought that to the North East, it would be absolutely massive. And I mean, even for 147, it's not like I'll walk around at that. I'll walk around a lot bigger than that. And I believe there wouldn't be much in it between me and Kelly. And I think it'll be a great fight for the future. And hopefully one day he's down to it and I am.
Yeah, great fight, mate. Great fight. Well, listen, thanks for coming on. Just a quick message to your fans, to the people. Obviously, I saw you with an interesting post, which was literally like this is frustrating for everyone, but this is a serious time. We've got to look after our family, and there is a bigger picture, and boxing will be back.
Boxing will be back, and it'll be back bigger and stronger. So people just got to listen to what my Boris is saying and stay inside and stay indoors and stay isolated. And hopefully this will all blow over and we can get back there and entertain the fans in some good fights.
Can't wait to be back in Newcastle, mate. Appreciate you coming on. Stay safe. I'll see you soon, mate.
You too, Ed.
Thanks, Lewis. Bye, mate.
Bye.
God, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about Ritson v Kelly. It's a big one, that is.